Lowe's knows when you're looking for reliability, the right brand makes all the difference. And now, Lowe's is the exclusive home improvement retailer for the Whirlpool water treatment line, including their Wi-Fi softener, under-sink filtration system, and more. With Whirlpool's proven performance and our everyday low prices, better tasting, better quality water is within reach. Shop pro-trusted brands like Whirlpool and more, in-store or online. Lowe's, we help, you save.
The Toby Gribben Show podcast.
Thank you for downloading this episode of the Toby Gribben Show podcast. Don't forget you can listen to the full show live at shoutradio.org.uk and all of the clips right here on the podcast. Anyway, enjoy the interview.
Meet our urgent care team at the new VHI 360 Health Centre, Carrickmines. Doctors, nurses, radiographers and specialists who work together to treat your minor illnesses and injuries. Visit vhi.ie. VHI Healthcare DAC, trading as VHI Healthcare, is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Well, we've got Dr. Paula Fellingham on with us, who's the founder of Win Win Women. How are you doing today?
So awesome. It's a beautiful day. And it looks
is.
like it's a beautiful day in Scotland too.
Yes, which is a very rare occasion. We only get about 2 a year.
Too. I see. Well, I am in the state, in the United States of Utah.
Ooh.
And we have 4 seasons. 2 days ago it was snowing. Today it's going to be 70. So,
Wow.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, being the founder of Win Win Women, what actually is Win Win Women?
Oh, I love that you asked that. So I have worked, Toby, for so many, and I love to say decades, because I have for over 40 years, I have been serving and teaching and learning from the women of the world. And I have grown different networks, and we launched Win Win Women because about a year and a half ago, I'm 73 years young, and I've been doing this for 40 years, and I have co-presented over 400 live events in 152 nations. And I have a doctorate, and I've written 8 books, and I've done these many things, and blessed to have 3 awards from the last 3 presidents of the United States for the global work that I've done. But I started thinking, Toby, I thought, you know what? All this work I've done, I felt like it was like a little dropper full of water in a great big ocean of need. And I thought, how can I really touch the hearts and help change the lives of all the women on the planet? And right now, for you to know, there are 3.9 billion women and girls on the planet today. So I thought, how can I do this? And I thought, you can't do it alone. You've got to go find other experts, women who are experts in every area of a woman's life. So mentally, physically, emotionally, socially, spiritually, financially, and all the relationships. Those are the 7 areas in everyone's lives. And so I found, and we just launched, like I said, in January, we have 130 show hosts right now, on our way to 8,400. Because what we want to do is we are an international community of women, and our show hosts are on all platforms. So television, we're on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. We're on the website, winwinwomen.com. And of course, podcasts are the audios from the videos. And then we have so many events all over the world. So on every platform, women are able to share their expertise in every area of a woman's life. So here's the goal. The goal is to have any woman, any time of the day or night, come on to winwinwomen.com, and they would be able to hear an expert live. Wow. And that's 24/7 on 50 topics. And when we have that, we'll have 8,400 presenters. These are beautiful experts who are wanting to share their expertise. And here's part of the magic. So 30 minutes of a presentation, and then we turn off the recording. And the next 30 minutes is sharing women's hearts. So they can ask their feeling free and safe to just ask any question of the expert or each other. So our words are care, connect, collaborate. We care, we connect, we collaborate. And we want to do this for every woman and girl on the planet. Is that a big dream?
Yeah, it's pretty ambitious, but it seems to be going well so far, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's fabulous. Women are coming every day to be our experts. And then, of course, as we grow that, then we'll be able to bring more traffic. But we're we're fairly new, and I'd love to invite all of your viewers and listeners to go to winwinwomen.com. So here's the formula. So women win when they receive solutions for their lives. Experts win when they give those solutions, and there's your win-win women.
Yeah.
Yay.
So why do you think this idea is so important?
Oh my gosh, sweetie. There is a rising and an awakening of the women of the world. It's very fast-moving, far-reaching. It's bigger than anything that's ever happened in history for women. And of course, there are always women in some nations that are still, and sadly abused and dominated every day. But in most nations, and this is true, great progress has been made when you look at the decades and then certainly the centuries past. And so women are on fire, because here's what's happening. More and more women are getting educated. And as they're educated, then they move out of survival mode. They can move out of that, and they start, understanding what they can do, the possibilities. And then they move up to self-development. And then, of course, we're always, all of us, working on self-mastery. Yeah. But then that highest level, if we talk about levels here, is selfless service. And that's where we all want to be. At the end of the day, we want to, those who are enlightened, really, and understanding a bigger purpose in life, then they really want to then serve others, just like you're doing, Toby.
Yeah. So the women that you get on your platform, are they from all over the world, perhaps even in countries where women's rights are pretty rubbish?
Yes, there are 54 nations in Africa. Some people say, oh, she lives in Africa. I'm like, that's a continent. There are 54 nations in Africa. And we have some delightful show hosts. We call them our experts or show hosts, because they present these shows. And we have them right now in 12 countries. But see, we only launched January 17th. Yeah. And so we're in 12 countries. But then there are 195 nations, Toby, right now that are recognized by the United Nations. And so 195 nations, that's our goal. But 3.9 billion women are our target market.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest target market there tends to be, isn't it?
Exactly. It's very exciting.
Yeah. So in the future, how do you expect the platform to grow? Have you got any ideas to maybe keep it fresh?
Oh, absolutely. Now you have women in your life, I'm sure. Yeah. And the very best thing is women telling women, telling women. Because what happens is, like when you go to a movie that you like, you tell somebody, oh, have you seen this movie? And women are going to say, oh my gosh, I was on Win-Win Women, and I heard this woman talk about weight loss, or, she talked about how to start and grow a business. She talked about self-mastery, parenting, whatever it is, because it'll be all those, and it is all those. So right now we have 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. So what we want is, of course, like I told you, we want 24/7 on 50 topics. But right now we've got half of one day, all day for 7 days. So we're on our way. And the long term, in answer to your question about what are the long term, my friend, when the lives of billions of women and girls are improved, there are countless positive effects, right? What's going to happen globally? More female leadership, a higher level of education, healthier national economies, certainly, stronger families, and what? Greater global peace. So I have a nonprofit also called prosperityandpeace.org. I care a lot about that peace on earth piece.
Yeah. And this is maybe a little bit of a stereotype, so you can tell me off if you think so, but the women telling women thing probably works better with women than it would with men, because women are a bit more sociable.
Well, and, they talk more generally, but women want to talk about what they love, what they don't love. And they just a little more talkative. And so that's one of the ways, and also I'm trying to release that word BUT out of my vocabulary. So that's why I'm replacing it with and social media is so important that we, be able to do that and get out into the social media platforms. But I really feel feel like the very best way will be when one woman has a great experience on Win-Win Women. She finds some women that she's like, oh my gosh, I love hearing this woman. And then, so all of our shows are recorded. All of our show episodes are recorded and archived. So if you find somebody that you would really enjoy, then you go back and watch all of her shows, and then you're going to want to watch her live. And this will happen. It is happening.
Yeah, definitely. Well,
yeah.
Where can we find Win-Win Women if we're interested?
WinWinWomen.com. It's really easy. Just Win-Win Women with a MEN plural.com. Yes.
Well, many thanks for joining us here on the show today. It's been great having you on.
Thank you so much, and have a beautiful day and evening. Appreciate being on. Bye-bye.
The new VHI 360 Health Centre Carrickmines gives our healthcare members access to 5 floors of clinical expertise, including urgent care, paediatrics, and state-of-the-art diagnostics, all under one roof. Visit vhi.ie. VHI Healthcare DAC, trading as VHI Healthcare, is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
The throbbing pulse of sound. The Toby Gribbon Show.